Hi, people. Oh, I don't remember the date. It's a Thursday. It might be the 10th of November. Oof. I guess so. Maybe the 9th, 10th. Now, I had told you in some other videos about vanilla sugar. My spouse found some granulated sugar on sale at the hypermarket. And I can't get molasses here. I can't get brown sugar. I've got some brown sugar down here in one of these tins. A friend sent it to me from Sweden. They do use a lot of white sugar here in France, but everybody has these tins and they use sugar cubes. And the coffee is rather dreadful here. I don't drink coffee here currently. I mean, I go for long periods of time where I don't drink it. I do use chicory, however, which is nutritious and caffeine-free. And when I'm drinking it, I like about three parts chicory to 1 part regular coffee. And I just try to buy equitable coffee. That's about all I really care about. Now, for making vanilla sugar, you take a jar like this, and there's at least 1 vanilla bean somewhere here on the bottom. I saw it. When the vanilla beans are about a year old, don't throw them out. There are a lot of things you can do with them. They get used up 100%. They get scraped and roasted and chopped and grated. They're precious. Don't throw them out. This sugar will sit in this jar for some period of time, and it will just take on a vanilla flavor because there's a vanilla bean in there. I think there may be 2 in there. I don't remember. See, the alternative here in France is we can buy vanilla sugar in these little packets, sucre vanillé bourbon. It's great. It's nice and dark, and it has a wonderful rich flavor. This I try to use very little of. It's kind of expensive and very precious, so for regular baking instead of and cooking where I do need sugar, I just prefer to make my own vanilla sugar. I made another apple kuchen yesterday with more of these country apples that we have, and I ran out of butter and margarine. I don't usually cook with margarine, but so this one came out a little bit less buttery, but it's still great. And I didn't even have a nice apricot or Reine Claude jam to glaze it with, so I just used red stuff. Came out great. Spouse really likes it. Got some goat milk back here I should use. You know, goat milk is extremely digestible, and they're not sure why, but it seems to help us get from getting diabetes. Got lots of creme fraiche. I'm going to make a walnut bread, sort of a walnut cake with all these walnuts. I've got a lot of stuff going on with me, people. I have set myself up as a fully legal consultant as of September, and I consult on whatever I am competent to do and whatever is legal to do. And whatever fees I charge, I lose about half to taxes. And every month, whether I earn money or not, now I have to pay social charges to France. And it took a long time to get this set up, and it was very expensive. But I'm an American citizen, and I'm a French citizen, and I can be paid in euros or dollars. Euros are easiest for me, but whatever. And I've been doing a lot of consulting recently for frantic Americans who want to expatriate. I can help with that, and if I can't, I just won't take your money. Okay, don't worry about it. You know, it's good when you get a good price on something at the green market. These are some flat green beans. It's good to blanch them and freeze them. I'm not big on freezing because you know, the freezer and the refrigerator use up a lot of electricity. We do get power outages here. You know, I don't want to lose everything, so I try to find other methods to preserve things. This is a corned beef pepper. It's mild onion. Now, hamburger here in France, these are frozen ones that I'm thawing. These have onion ground into them. They don't eat hamburgers here with like bread with buns. some of the younger people do, some of the Arabs do, some of the blacks do, but really, you know, meat and bread are kind of sacred here, so they keep them separate. Leftover garlic powder. I'm really sorry that Nuggets of Truth has closed his YouTube channel. I thought it was a great channel. I do have his email address, so I guess I can stay in touch with him if he wants to stay in touch with me. A lot of people going off YouTube. A lot less YouTube activity recently. That's fine, but you know, some of the people whose comments I've seen over the last 3-4 years, they're not there anymore. A lot of good channels have stopped, and I have a timeline of February for myself for doing YouTube videos. You know, AdSense doesn't pay when you're outside of North America. It really doesn't. It's like a penny a day is the most you can expect to earn. And I had a problem last night from my original YouTube partner who popped up out of the blue after rudely dumping me, nearly 2 years ago, and demanding that I delete a video, which she's not mentioned in the tag, she's not mentioned anywhere in the video, but she says that this will screw up her chances for employment here in France, perhaps. She's from the United States. And I thought, well, that's really dumb. You know, what she did to me is so rude, it's so unprofessional, and actually I have found out about a couple of, you know, jobs that she could have had she stayed in touch with me. So, you know, now she's probably, you know, the trailing spouse. You know, she has a French husband, I think, I believe. And, you know, I said to her, okay, I'm deleting it, but what you did to me was really rude, and that's not how we deal with things here in France. Also, I invited her and her husband over here for lunch in writing, which is the way we do things here, you know. We send a little invitation, we snail mail it, and to not even respond, you know, to say, no, we can't make it, we have too much going on, got to take a rain check, or just, no, I don't want to know you anymore, really. It's just unthinkable. I don't know what's going on with the manners of Americans, with a lot of people.